Hello everyone. I've been wanting to build a home server for a while now. Today, I'm finally achieving that goal and building one. This video is going to be divided into two parts. This is the first part where I will assemble the server and get an OS set up and basics ready. In the next episode, I will actually set up the server components, including a NAS, Minecraft server, and I'll also be running some Discord bots for my friend's server. Anyways, no more bullshit. Here's what I used for this project. For this build, I only used parts that I previously had on hand. My CPU is this 8-core AMD FX 8350. I had it on hand in this old Asus AM3 Plus motherboard. It also came with a random stock cooler that I decided to use. This processor is good for this build for its relatively high number of cores, along with good clock speed. It does draw a ton of power, 125 watts. It's available on Amazon used for $70 and new for around $170 right now. Links are in the description if you want to try and replicate my build for yourself. I used some random DDR3 RAM that I had laying around. I honestly couldn't tell you what the clock speeds of the two modules are. I have a total of 16 gigabytes in the system right now, but I'll definitely double that to my motherboard's maximum of 32 gigabytes. I originally had two different hard drives to use, a 1TB storage drive and a 360 gigabyte drive for other things. For the time being, I am just going to use the 360 gigabyte HDD. I know it's tiny compared to other hard drives, but for my current uses, it's more than enough. I'm not using the larger drive because I need to have one for a backup drive on my main gaming PC. The OS that I decided to use for this server is Ubuntu 24.10. It is stable, and I daily drive Ubuntu on my laptop that I take to school and use at home. I'm used to it, and if I need to interact with it non-remotely, it's nice to just understand what I'm doing on the computer. I have a couple different PCIe cards in the system. A Wi-Fi card for backup networking in case I can't get Ethernet, an Ethernet card which I later discovered does not work, so I ended up using the motherboard's built-in one, which I believe is slower. I also had to put in a GPU because the motherboard does not have integrated graphics. Everything is powered by an ATX 430 watt PSU that I had laying around. I'm going to have to replace it very soon because something in it occasionally makes a loud and annoying noise that I just don't trust. I put together most of the server in my basement and then brought the server up to my room where I made an interesting setup. I already had Ubuntu installed on my hard drive, so I didn't have to worry about that. Although if you're wondering, Ubuntu has to be one of the easiest operating systems to install yourself. After some annoying troubleshooting with the system not booting properly, I got it up and running. SSH'd into it from my main PC and set up some final things. Well, that's all for this video. Leave some suggestions for what to do with the server in the comments and I'll do as many as I can. See you in the next video.